Hey, just want to go through real quick on the break list. I know we were just kind of hashing that out yesterday and making sure that worked well. The break list the school uses is on the Google Classroom, or the Living Calendar. Sorry, it's on the Living Calendar. And we set it up this year by terms so that it was easier to sort through to see who had the amount of breaks that would require further disciplinary action. So every 9 weeks, this will change. So the first term link is here, and we'll go to that link. Once you're there, each grade has a place to put students who receive break. The best way to do this is to say, okay, Hagedorn gave break, and then underneath it, I just kind of tab out who did, and he was talking. Jane Doe was maybe her iPad issue, just a general thing. And what I do is at the end of the week, I go to the version history and I name that current version. So I would name this one August 14th and 16th on Friday afternoon if we have any entries in here. And that saves it as that version. So if you need to go back to that, let's say that a kid has not filled out their form correctly and you need to know, you would go back and go to version history and see the version history. When you're here, you can see all the edits that people have made. So Bernice was on here yesterday at 3:45.
Miss Cassidy, come to the office, please. Miss Cassidy.
And if I wanted to, I could restore to that version, or I could just go back and see it, because as you can tell, this is when I first started it out, and you can see the changes as I made them. I can even expand that and see every little step that I did. But if you go back in here and you actually name them, so I can go back to this week, and here would be my entries that I had for the 6th grade right there. You don't have to go back to that version. It's just there as a reference for you for record keeping to show that they had break that week. The students need to make sure that they're filling it out correctly. And if they don't fill it out correctly, then they need to set another break and learn how to fill that out correctly. I'm sure doing that one time would eliminate that problem. So on Fridays, the best way to do that is just to go look at the response sheet, which will be on the HCMS toolbox, and we could probably put a link to that on our calendar as well, just to make sure that students are filling that out correctly. Sometimes, like this week, the kids don't have their iPad. I'll either handle my iPad if they have break, or I'll put them at one of the student computers. If you're going to do a manual entry for them, a lot of times I'll just, fill it out for them. Maybe it's one of those days it's been really hectic, or maybe they don't have their iPad. I'll conference with them and fill out the form with them. But that's just, it saves us time allowing the students to record it, and then the teachers just having one-stop shop to put everybody that has break. Okay, just a heads up while I'm here. Lockers list are right here, and it's also in Google Classroom. So if you need to go enter your lockers, go to the link, and then you should have 3 folders here. So if you have 6th graders in your access class, Ms. Basham, you're one right now, you need to go and enter all your locker assignments. Looks like, yeah, this is a good way to keep. Oh, Mr. Roberts is there. I don't know if he's typing right now or not. Well, maybe not. It's a good way to keep track of like the maintenance issues too. Here, I just saw somebody posting there. It's jammed. I'm trying to find it. Oh, yep, this one's jammed or has the wrong combination. So 174 definitely needs to be checked out there. So we'll look into that. So thanks. There's your techie tip for today, and hope you have a good rest of the week.